there, this is Christy from birdmentor.com, where I teach advanced skills to beginning birders, and this is Nature Note today. So I was thinking about doing this Nature Note during the time of day that I'm going to be talking about, but honestly I feel like it's such a holy time of day that yeah, I don't actually want to be filming during that time and while I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing. So I'm doing it right now in the middle of the afternoon, and you might hear in the background, our town is doing this awesome thing now, or maybe they've always done it, I don't think so, but during the COVID, when it's someone's birthday, people are driving around in like the big, with like a caravan of cars and honking horns and stuff, and so I just heard that off in the distance, so you might hear that in just a little bit if they make it up this way. Anyway, so this live video right now is also really intended for parents and kiddos, and I'll share a little bit more about that in just a second. And yeah, so thanks for joining me today. And if you just jumped on, I'm sharing a nature note intended for parents and kids, but also anyone can do this. And it's just one small thing that you can do in your day to get yourself more connected with nature, and they're just really easy steps that you can take super quick. This one might take a little bit longer, and I think it's worth it though. So, you know, all of us have seen sunrises and sunsets, but I wonder how many of us have actually gone out before the sun rises or stayed after the sun set to hear and witness the entire experience. And so, yeah, there's just like this, for me anyway, there's just this magic that occurs during that time. And so my encouragement for you today, especially if you have kiddos, because I have a bunch of friends who have kids, and I know you guys are so busy. And so in our normal daily life, there often isn't time to do this. But right now, with everything that's happening, I'm not saying it's going to make it easier necessarily, but there might be a little bit more time available for something like this. And so my encouragement for you today, for this nature note, is that, again, if you don't have kiddos, it's fine, you can do this too, but let's say you're going to go out for sunrise. So my encouragement for you is to go out before it's even light out. So you're going to have to check your region in your area to find out what time of day that is. But make sure that you're able to get dressed and get all your stuff on, get warm or whatever you need to get, a little cup of tea or coffee, and get out to the place you want to go to. Your back deck is just fine. If it's a balcony and you're not able to leave your house right now, completely fine. So get out to wherever you need to go and get there while it's still dark out. Maybe, like, I don't know, I'd recommend about a half an hour before sunrise. That's usually the best. And you can grab a chair, or you can even stay in your car if that makes you feel safer. You know, maybe it's warmer, whatever it is. But I'd encourage you to, if you do that, just make sure your windows are down and open. And yeah, go and experience a sunrise. Like, really experience it. All the sounds. Like, for me, there are these waves that happen with during a sunrise, and also sunset. There's waves of sound that come throughout the landscape, and the air changes. Everything shifts and changes once the light comes. Hello. Once the light comes up or starts to go down. And this is an amazing thing for a child to experience as well, for them to experience the fullness of what sunrise is and what sunset is. It's such a gift to all of us every day that the sun rises and the sun sets, that we have warmth in our world. And so right now, again, while you've got a little bit of, I guess, sort of free time, I know your parents are working really hard to navigate all of this with school and everything, but yeah, if you can take your kiddo out for just one morning, you know, get out before dark, make it an adventure, make it super fun, you know, it's just like, I don't know, create it into some adventure game or something. Like, you guys are going to go out there and, you know, see what you can find, like, in the dark, and bring a flashlight. And I just think it's good. I know it might disrupt their normal rhythm a little bit, but again, it's such a holy, magical thing for every human being to experience the sunrise and the sunset. And also, sunset's one of my favorite times. I might have spoken about this before, but if you can stay outside after the sun is set to when it gets dark, again, like about a half an hour after the sun sets, you get to see all the animals, and like, well, not all the animals, but you get to see where like animals go to sleep. You know, there's like every night when I can, I come out on my back deck and I'll stay out here like right after sunset, and I get to watch the squirrels. And I found out where there's a couple squirrel nests and where they go to sleep, and it's the funnest thing to watch them. They each have their own little way of getting up into their nests, and yeah, I wouldn't have seen that if I didn't stay out past sunset. Like, it's just this magic section of time, you know, this like half an hour after the sun goes down and also before the sun rises, that like stuff happens that we don't usually get to witness the rest of the day. There's different sounds, different experiences. So yeah, so get on out there and let me know how it goes. If you do bring a camera with you, want to take a picture of the sunrise after it comes up, after you've really just been there and let yourself have that experience, then do that and share it. I'd love to see where you were, or even just share your story of it. And if you bring your kiddo, like even more so, like please tell me about that. I'd love to know. And if this is a video that you feel like one of your friends or family members would benefit from hearing from, then feel free to share it with them. And also, if you're going to take on this challenge, go ahead and hit the like button below, because I'd love to know who's going to do this. All right, thanks everyone, and love watching the moonrise. Hi, great, yeah, me too. That's even better. And right now, today anyway, I'm not sure when you guys will be watching this, but it's the full moon. So what a more like magic and wonderful time to watch the full moon. I think someone even said that this was going to be a pink moon, I believe. So yeah, all right everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. Have fun, take good care.